Live in downtown Detroit, Local 4 live stream with Jason Carr starts now.
Good morning. It's Friday. You made it, as a former coworker of mine used to say earlier in my TV news days. We are live in the Local 4 newsroom. There are gales of laughter coming from the back of the room because everybody knows the weekend is right around the corner, and because they're going to learn the weight loss secrets of one E-Engineering seated to my left. It would be screened right as super producer John gets right on the joystick and creates the magic shot, the two-shot.
Good morning.
What's going on, buddy? I haven't seen you. You might remember Ian from my first couple weeks at Local 4. He was one of the three amigos that we established along with morning executive producer Matt. The last time that you and I saw spent any significant time in the same room, you were a little bit stockier.
I was a little bit bigger, yeah.
What's been going on this summer?
14 pounds bigger. Yeah, so I was talking to my wife. We're talking. You have a kid. You want to get healthy, be able to be there in the long run.
Sure.
Run around, chase your kids around, and so I was like, I need to get in a little bit of better shape. So, Lifetime Fitness has a 60-day challenge. I was a member. wasn't using the gym.
Cha-ching, plug.
And so I was like, you know what? I try all these different weight loss things. They never hold. They never work. And so I decided to, if I paid for it, I would have to be committed to it.
That's not necessarily true because I pay. What's the name of the gym? Oh, Planet Fitness.
No. I paid for the gym already and wasn't committed, but I paid to be in a weight loss contest.
Oh.
So I figured if I'm going to pay to be in the contest, then I'll be committed.
Because I figure thus far I probably could have bought a suit for the amount of money that I've paid to Planet Fitness, and I never go.
Use it, right?
I never go. So besides the working out, dietary changes, because everybody watching, the tens of thousands of people watching the Jason Carr experiment, also known as the 9-15-ish, want to know what the secret is to your weight loss.
It really is just eating right and working out. I know it sounds so cliche. Everything. No fast food, no soda. If I do any kind of fast food, my family still wants to do fast food. If I do any kind of fast food, it's I'll get the salad or something. We've been doing a lot of Panera. I've been eating at Lifetime. It's definitely cost a lot more to eat healthy. There is absolutely no doubt about it.
There's that.
Yeah. It definitely costs a lot more to eat healthy, but it's in the short month that it's been totally worth it. So,
any words of advice to anybody out there who's looking to drop the freshman 15 before they even gain it?
It's not about a fad diet. It's just about changing lifestyle. I eat a lot more protein and a lot less fat. No, like I said, no soda.
Soda? Where are you from? We call it pop around here.
From the South. Pop. So it's really not anything too crazy. It's just being committed to doing it and not cheating too often, and just it's only been like 3 or 4 weeks, so it can be done. It can be done quickly, and now I don't even miss it. We used to have newsroom food all the time. I was always the first guy in line to get newsroom food.
Yeah, whatever happened to the whole we were going to go out for burgers once a week thing?
Yeah, that killed it. It killed it. The diet killed it. When I get down to my goal weight, then we can go back out and try it again.
We were friends right out of the gate. We bonded over burgers and beer, and then this guy decided he wanted to get all healthy, and I haven't even seen him around. So
I'm just working out all the time.
All right, must have been the full moon, the harvest moon. Thanks, Broseph.
Thank you.
All right, so if you want to ask E-Engineering anything about tech, you can find him on the Facebook under his pseudonym, E-Engineering, I-A-N Engineering. He's got a growing fan base. Now, the harvest moon. I took a lot of grief yesterday from unnamed individuals over at the assignment desk who mocked me mercilessly for noticing that the moon was large and circular and bright in the sky, not yesterday morning, but Wednesday morning. And then it was, I've been proven correct. The moon is the harvest moon. They used to fire up the tractors before dawn and go out and get started early because you can see. Nothing to say today? It was a big moon today, says Chuck at the assignment desk.
Oh.
Yeah, he added full moon. All right. Ellen, let's talk about Ellen. In February, the Ellen Show donated $500,000 to Detroit's Spain Elementary School. The renovations and improvements to school were unveiled, including a new gym. It used to be all janky and moldy and nasty. Now they have a brand new gym as well as a new roof, partnering with Lowe's. So on Friday, today, there's going to be more surprises unveiled at 3 o'clock on The Ellen Show at 3 p.m. on Local 4. Now, I was about to say right here, but this is our Facebook Live, also live streaming on Click On. But on the TV, whether that means rabbit ears or cable or satellite dish to you, at 3 o'clock on WDIV Local 4, Ellen will be talking more to Detroit, Detroit Spain Elementary. Bridget Jones, John's favorite topic. Right before the show, he told me, he confided in me that he is a secret Bridget Jones aficionado and knows everything about the film series dating back 15 years.
Quite
the
opposite.
Is that not right?
I don't even know if I've seen the original one.
The original, listen, Zellweger is taking some heat because apparently in the original Bridget Jones, not the diary, the one that we're looking at there, but the first one back in 2001, her English accent, British accent was supposedly spot on, according to Brits. What they have a way of saying, not spot on, like bang on, I think they said.
No, spot on sounds right.
It was jolly good. Apparently, it's not as good this time around. She's completely kind of lost whatever edge or perfection she had to her accent. She's also, there's these think pieces being written about, all right, Bridget, enough with the looking for Mr. Right. Why can't you just be a single mom? Would that be such a bad thing? And so that's sort of growing as a meme topic, a viral topic, a topic of water cooler, if you will, a bowl of bacon. People are debating whether or not, as a character, she should just give up this whole man-crazy pursuit thing and just, be a single mom. Have you seen anything out there about that, John?
Not
you being
so much.
the expert on Bridget Jones? I threw him under the bus. He admitted to me that he knows pretty much nothing about British Jones. Bridget Jones. Right now, the film, 6.9 stars.
That's what it's saying on IMDb. 75% on Rotten Tomatoes. Which,
75% on Rotten Tomatoes is pretty good.
Rotten Tomatoes
for British
is usually
Jones
pretty...
Diary. This story, this made me angry.
Let's talk about Wildcats football, huh?
Yeah, of all the things. Can you name what the UNH is?
It's the University of New Hampshire. That's where this story comes out of. This
not
is
the University of North Hawaii.
North Hawaii? Oh, no, I don't.
But you'd be forgiven for thinking that maybe that could be the University of North Hawaii because UNH doesn't exactly roll off the tongue, and you certainly wouldn't have known they were the Wildcats. However, thanks to the largesse, the generosity of a librarian who worked at the school, he left the school 7 figures.
Yes, this is Robert Morin. He worked as a librarian for 50 years.
50 years. Lived frugally, drove an old car, ate basically Swanson TV dinners or microwave dinners.
And he saved $4 million and donated it to the university as an unrestricted gift. And in return, the university decided to spend $100,000 on the library that he worked at and $1 million on the football stadium. Now, I've got a picture of the football stadium. This is a rendering because they just went through a giant renovation, more than $25 million worth of renovations to this. And they're going to spend $1 million on a video scoreboard.
A video scoreboard for a football team that few people outside of that school have ever heard of, and yet the academics, $100,000 for the library. Is that right?
Mm-hmm. And I believe it was, I think I saw somewhere $17,000 per year for a student. So, I mean, the tuition is already really high. And
priorities, exactly. Priorities. My man Chuck right over here just said the word priorities. What are your priorities if you're spending that much money on a video scoreboard for your football team at a school that few people have heard of when the guy that left you the money was an academic?
Well, and the school is saying that he would sometimes watch football after he got off of work.
I heard
so
that.
He would have really wanted this. Somehow I don't buy it. The video scoreboard has got to be to play replays, and that's not what a scoreboard's all about.
Sorry,
you just need to put the score up there.
The story is out there. Did you? Are we gonna?
Yeah, we'll link to it.
We'll link to it. I click on
a couple different
Detroit.com so
places.
you can read the full story. It's just outrageous. I'm sorry. If an academic leaves you money, you use it for academic purposes. You don't use a large amount of it for something as trivial as a football scoreboard. Lions.
Keep on the football
The
track.
debut of the Detroit Lions cheerleaders. 12:30. They want you to get there early.
That's today?
No, Sunday.
Oh, Sunday. Okay, yeah, that's right.
Sunday. They want you to get to Ford Field early so you can see the debut of the new Lions cheerleaders. As we already uncovered on Live in the D when I first started here, it turned out one of my neighbors is one of the former Lions cheerleaders that supposedly did not exist. Well, yeah, the Lions had cheerleaders. It was just like so long ago that nobody remembers. So now they're back. So you can check out the cheerleaders and the game on Sunday. And hopefully the Lions can make the record 2-0 and make a playoff push like the Tigers. The Tigers could only take 2 of 4 from the last place Twins, and now they face a weekend series against the Tribe that they absolutely need. Every game is crucial at this point because that last wild card spot is going to get gobbled up pretty quickly here in the last 2 weeks of the season. The Tigers need to get on the stick, wake up the offense, and start mashing home runs again, or else their dreams of being a mediocre team that makes the postseason and gets hot at the right time will be dashed, and they'll be off to the rest of the winter doing whatever they do before they resume in 2017. So, did we reach the end of the rundown already?
That's it. Yeah, it's a Friday, so.
Friday. Can you believe that
song was so big?
No,
that we still know the lyrics to it? Because you got to get down on Friday.
No, that E-Engineering dropped all that weight. I mean,
I know.
I wouldn't have called him.
And it's difficult working in a newsroom like this where we do order way too much pizza. There's only so many places that deliver in the city.
We have the Avante Market upstairs, which is literally like having a 7-Eleven inside of a TV station. And if you think I'm kidding, I'm not. I mean, there's healthy choices, but there's also
Hot
Eskimo
Pockets.
pies and chips that are high in sodium and sugar and that sort of thing. And every kind of pop you can, or as Ian would have said, soda.
Who's soda?
Come on. Soda. It's not soda, it's pop. Oh, yeah, and the White Castles as well. Frozen White Castles out of the Avante Market. That's our inside Local 4 7-Eleven. That's what we call it. It sounds very highfalutin, doesn't it? The Avante Market. Everybody have a great, safe, and happy weekend. We will see you on Live in the D at the top of the hour. We have a show that's so packed with infotainment that our talker topics are not as numerous today. We have a lot of segments, interviews, special features, things like that. We're going to go flying. We're going to learn how to make sure that your eyebrows are on fleek. Did I just score some points with
I think that's the right word.
On fleek? How are my eyebrows? Are they on fleek? They okay? All right, good. And so we'll be talking about that. Plus we'll have a daily jam and all the usual fun. A little surprise with the swag bag. And that's on the TV at 10 o'clock. So everybody have a great weekend.
Stay classy, Detroit.